Hello and welcome to Network Africa. Coming up on the program, 11 killed in an attack at the Malian army post near the border with Burkina Faso. Former Nigerian President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan reacts to reports of delay in the rescue of the Chibok schoolgirls. And Nigeria has advised its citizens against non-urgent travel to the United States after several nationals with valid visas were denied entry into that country. Welcome to the program. We start off in Zambia, where 8 people have died and 20 others have been injured during a stampede at a public hall where a church was distributing food. Police in Lusaka say the victims were among 35,000 people who had gathered at the Olympic Youth Development Center in the capital after a call to attend a prayer event and get food free. Police have launched an investigation into the incident. Bring you reports of that later. In the meantime, an attack by militants on a Malian army post has killed 11 soldiers and injured 5 others. It's not immediately clear who was responsible for the attack carried out on Sunday near the border with Burkina Faso. According to defense spokesperson Colonel Abdoulaye Sidibe, the post was attacked between 4 and 5 a.m. in Bukesi. He added that a deployment of troops have been sent to the town as reinforcements, but did not say if the attackers had been caught. Islamist groups, including Al-Qaeda affiliates, have been resurgent in Mali, attacking army positions beyond their usual strongholds in the north. In 2016, they carried out dozens of attacks on United Nations and other targets and spread south into areas previously deemed safe. In January, Al-Qaeda's North African affiliate claimed responsibility for a suicide attack on a military camp in northern Mali, which it said was revenge against groups cooperating with French forces in the region. After several Nigerians with valid visas were denied entry, Nigeria has advised its citizens against non-urgent travel to the United States. The advice is coming from the Special Advisor to the President on Foreign Affairs, Abike Dabiri-Erewa. She says her office received complaints from Nigerians with valid multiple entry U.S. visas being sent back to Nigeria and their visas cancelled. Ms. Dabiri-Erewa added that there were no reasons given for the decision by the U.S. immigration authorities. She urged those without any compelling or essential reasons to visit the United States to consider rescheduling their trip until there's clarity on the new immigration policy. Nigeria's immediate past President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan has denied reports that he turned down an offer from the British Armed Forces to help rescue the missing Chibok schoolgirls. In a statement released today, the former president insists that he did not reject the offer to rescue the girls. He said he gave the international community freedom to conduct their operation. In his words, quote, "We wish to promptly point out that nothing can be further from the truth, as Nigerians are conversant with the efforts made by the Jonathan administration towards rescuing the Chibok girls, especially in relation to collaborations with the international community." Former President Jonathan went on to say that the lies in the reports are self-evident because the international press and the Nigerian media actively covered the multinational efforts and collaboration made by the Nigerian government and international community. The British Armed Forces had earlier accused the former president of not giving them the go-ahead to rescue the 276 Chibok schoolgirls abducted by Boko Haram insurgents in Borno State in April 2014. Nigeria remains an important trade partner with the United Kingdom, and now, more than ever, as talks on Brexit progress, it's interested in maintaining strong economic ties with the country. This much was indicated by the UK Minister for Africa, Mr. Tobias Ellwood, who visited the country recently. He spoke to our Foreign Affairs correspondent, Amarachi Ubani, on the future of the British-Nigeria trade relations.
Minister Elwood, what is the focus of your visit tonight?
Well, I come at an interesting time in the United Kingdom, where the result of Brexit has meant that we are looking across the world at partners to do business with. And so it's a real pleasure to be back in Nigeria, and particularly in Lagos, where there are over 400 companies already based and working here from Britain. And I think, given our history, given what is happening here, the opportunities that are taking place, the diversification which is being prompted by the suppressed oil price, it's clear that Nigeria and the United Kingdom, that already have a strong bilateral trading taking place, that we can build on this. We can help encourage the international financial organizations to focus, the World Bank and so forth, the African Development Bank and so on, to give Nigeria the support they need. But I think the quid pro quo there is also for Nigeria to show that it wants to adopt the necessary financial reforms that are then needed, which will then itself attract further business and investment.
Nigeria is currently undergoing an economic recession. What are the sort of policies we need right now to help us get out of this situation?
Well, I think we need to work hard on this. I think we need to make sure that we can actually get the investment coming in from the international community. So there is a lot more work to be done. But speaking to British businesses here this morning, it's clear that they are here to stay. There's a sense of optimism, but there's also a realization that there's a lot of hurdles that need to be overcome. Some of this is to do with the investment, something to do with the tariffs that are taking place, the competitive environment that we need to improve as well. But Lagos itself, given its location, can certainly be a hub for this part of Africa. It is one of the biggest economies, its largest population. The mineral resources here are just phenomenal. Therefore, there's every reason to be optimistic. But as I say, we need to create that financial environment that will allow businesses to flourish, allow the private